I completed my 25 hours of volunteer experience at Easter Seals, Wisconsin and the Wisconsin Dells. Easter Seals accepts people of all abilities, so I don't know specifically what all of the diagnoses were for all of the campers that weekend, but the campers that I worked with, the three little boys named Luke, Rory, and Coleman had autism or Down syndrome with other chromosomal abnormalities. As far as recreation activities that we did over the weekend, we took a trip to the zoo, which was super fun. We also did some arts and crafts, and my camper made a little spider, a paper spider named April, which is super cute, and it's on my wall. There was also some more competitive gym stuff, but Coleman, my camper, wasn't really into that, so we did a lot of pretend play. We did primarily doctor and patient play, so one of us would pretend to get hurt and he would tell me where my owie was and then fix it. Also, we did sword fights with noodles and we played dress up and stuff, which was super fun. We also played train and went on the playground. The biggest challenge for me over the weekend was trying to get Coleman to go to bed on Friday night. Bedtime's at 9, and Coleman did not get into bed until 3 a.m., so that was fun. It was just he and I out in the hall playing games for like 5 hours, and it took me to pretend to fall asleep, and then he put me to bed and then crawled into bed with me, and then that's how we fell asleep. So that was super exciting when he fell asleep finally at like 3 in the morning. The best part of the experience was getting into bed at like 9:30 on Saturday night, and then also both nights he crawled into bed with me and slept like on my side, which is the best thing ever. I also really liked, he didn't want me to brush his teeth, which he needs help doing, so I made a deal with him where if I got to brush his teeth, then he got to brush my teeth. So we looked forward to that every day, and it was super fun and funny. And then also my favorite part was he liked to go into cars and pretend to drive them and honk the horn super loud, which is hilarious. And then he was super overtired on Saturday because he didn't go to bed till like 3 in the morning the night before. So he was super giggly, and so we played a game where I put a CD on my head and pretend to jam out to music, and it would fall off, and he thought it was the funniest thing ever. And I have a video of his laugh that I listened to all week after I left camp because I missed him so much. Advice that I would give to somebody who's interested in volunteering at Easter Seals is to please be enthusiastic and fun with your camper, even if they're not a cute little kid. The first time I volunteered there over winter break, I didn't have a cute kid, even though it was a kid weekend, and I was a little bummed out at first, but I think my campers would have had a way worse experience if I didn't get as enthusiastic and excited about working with them as the counselors who had the little cute kids. And then also be flexible, because your camper may not want to do the group activities that are planned, and even if you're a super craftsy person, like I was super excited to do crafts all weekend, and then both times none of my campers wanted to do any of that, so I was a little bummed out. But just to be flexible and be creative and find other ways to get them engaged so that they're having fun, it's important. Alright, this is kind of cheesy, but what I learned about myself from having Coleman with me all weekend, by the way, he was 7 years old and he was super tiny and absolutely the cutest kid ever. Very dense though, which I found out because he had me carry him around all weekend. And anytime my arms would get tired and I'd be like, I'm tired, can I put you down now? He'd say, no thank you please. So that's a really convincing argument, so I never put it down. But anyway, what I learned from that and then him sleeping next to me both nights is I am super, super excited to be a mom. And I know that's cheesy, but sorry, too much information. And then I also am going to be working at Easter Seals, Wisconsin all summer. So from being there this weekend and volunteering, I learned that I'm really excited for this summer, but I also learned it's going to be challenging and emotionally and physically exhausting, but worth it. So I'm really excited for that. And then anything else I'd like to add is that I absolutely loved it, and I still miss Coleman a ton. And I'm really excited because his mom said when he comes back this summer, she's requesting me as his counselor again, so I'm pumped for that. Thanks, guys.